In this explainer, we're going to let you in on a simple gardening secret that could save you a whole lot of money. We're going to show you how to take just one single cutting from a plant you already have and turn it into a brand new, thriving plant for free.
I mean, it's a good question, right? We all love filling our homes with beautiful green plants. But let's be real, that can get pretty expensive. But what if I told you that for a lot of your favorite plants, you might never have to buy one ever again?
And that's the promise right there. This method for making new plants, it honestly feels a little bit like magic. But really, it's just, well, it's simple and pretty elegant science.
So, you ready to unlock the secret to basically an endless supply of your favorite plants? It all starts with one really, really crucial step.
And that all starts with preparing the perfect cutting. Seriously, if you get this part right, you are already well on your way to success. So let's dive in and see exactly how it's done.
Okay, so let's walk through these 5 steps together. First up, you've got to pick a healthy, strong stem. No weaklings here. Next, you're going to trim off that soft, new growth right at the very top. After that, you'll want to strip off all the lower leaves, leaving just the top 2. Now, this is so important because it forces the plant to put all its energy into growing new roots instead of trying to keep all those old leaves alive. And if those last 2 leaves are pretty big, just go ahead and cut them in half. That'll reduce water loss. The final and maybe the most important step is to make an angled cut at the base.
So what's the deal with the angled cut? It's not just to make it look fancy, I promise. When you slice the stem at an angle like this, you're actually creating way more surface area that can touch the water. And what does that mean? It means better water absorption and a much, much faster start for those new roots. It's a game changer. Okay, so our cutting is prepped and ready to go. Now it's time for the rooting phase. And for this part, we're going to use a super simple trick to create the perfect little mini greenhouse with something you've definitely got lying around your kitchen.
Yep, all you need is a clean plastic bottle and some fresh water. So here's the trick. You're going to wrap a little piece of tissue paper around the middle of the stem. It acts like this clever little collar. See? It holds the cutting perfectly in the bottle's opening so it doesn't sink too deep or just float around.
Now, how much water are we talking about? You'll want to aim to fill the bottle about 70 to 80% full. This gives you plenty of water to create a nice, humid environment that's just perfect for root growth, but it still leaves a little air at the top. And here's the key thing to remember. You only want the very bottom 2 to 3 centimeters of the stem to actually be in the water. That's about an inch. Any more than that, and the stem could rot. Any less, and it might not get enough water to sprout those roots. It's a real sweet spot.
And just like that, the setup is done. The hard part's over. Now, we wait. The most important thing here is to just provide the right environment and, let nature do its thing.
And you know what? The care part is super easy. You just want to make sure it's in a spot with good air circulation to prevent any mold. Find a place with bright but indirect light. You don't want to scorch the poor thing. A bright corner of a room is usually perfect. After that, your only job is to check the water level every few days and top it up so the bottom of the stem always stays wet. And now for the really cool part. After just a few weeks, you're going to start to see these delicate little white roots emerging from the stem. It is truly amazing to watch. Give it about a month, and you'll have a whole robust root system strong enough to support your brand new plant in its very own pot.
And there you have it. You've made it to the finish line. After about a month of patience, you've successfully created a brand new, healthy plant. And it didn't cost you a thing.
Hey, don't just take my word for it. The source for this whole explainer included this quote right here. I used this same method, and in 1 month, the plant was fully ready. I mean, that's a pretty powerful testament to a simple method that just flat out works.
And that's it. That is how you turn one little cutting into a whole new plant. It's cheap, it's sustainable, and honestly, it's incredibly rewarding. You should absolutely give this a try. You might just be surprised at how easy it is to fill your home with plants that you grew all by yourself.